guys, this is Tracy from Stampin' Away with Tracy, and I want to show you this simple card you can create for Christmas. And we going to do a little extra something on the inside. Nothing fancy, but it really is a nice touch for a Christmas card. So let's get started. Now the first thing we need, of course, is our base right here. And it is 4 1/4 wide and 11 inches and scored at 5 1/2 from both inches so that it's right in the middle. We're going to set this aside. And what we're using, this is some designer series paper from Stampin' Up. This is actually in the mini catalog. And if you don't have a catalog and would like one, don't hesitate to fill out the link below, and I can send you a catalog, and I can also add you to my email list if you would like that. So these are the pieces. These are actually from scraps. I know that you all have lots of little scraps laying around, and this is a great card to create with it, and we all need Christmas cards this time of year. And we're actually cutting the designer series paper with the layering squares on page 181 in the annual catalog. These are all different sizes of squares. Here they are. So this is a great value. You get tons of shapes. Some of them are solid around. The one that I did and chose is scalloped. So you have some different options to choose from. And these basic shapes are great. They never go out of style. That's something you can use with every different kind of card. So that's definitely something that I really like. I like timeless pieces. So I have already used these die cuts, and I did use, like I said, the scallops. And so what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to adhere these together with multi-purpose liquid glue. I like liquid glue because it gives me a little bit of wiggle room. You don't need a lot. You don't want it to squirt out from the edges. You just want it to adhere, just like that. How simple that is. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our card base. We're going to adhere our die cut squares, scalloped edges, to our cardstock, which is Night of Navy, is what I chose. So we're going to put this in the middle. You can really put it at the bottom or the top or 3/4 of the way up. You can really put it anywhere you want. It's your creation. It's really what speaks to you and what you like. Now, the next thing I want to do is show you this sweet little sentiment. And I used the Itty Bitty Christmas Cling Stamp Set, which is in the annual catalog, which is the big catalog. And what we're using is Blessed Christmas Wishes. And I think Itty Bitty Christmas is so deceiving because these are really not itty and bitty. They're really fairly good size. They're not huge, but they're fairly good size and they're perfect for cards. So this is my favorite sentiment, really, I have to say. Favorite sentiment stamps. And we're going to do, we cut this out. It's on Very Vanilla, and I used Night of Navy ink, and I just stamped this, and I cut it out with the rectangle stitched framelits right here, and this is the very smallest one, is the one that I used. So this is another classic shape die set that's a great value that'll never go out of style, and it has the stitching around it. I hope you all can see that. Isn't that pretty? It just adds a little something to it that I really like. So let's get our Stampin' Dimensionals. Now on this one I'm using mini Stampin' Dimensionals, not the big ones, the little ones. They're in the annual catalog right beside the big ones, so they're not hard to find. I'm going to get my Take a Pick tool, get my pokey end. I know that's a real technical term, isn't it? And take these papers off really quick. This pokey tool is a fantastic tool for $10. You cannot go wrong with it. And You can't find anything any better for 10 bucks. And you can do so many things with it. So it's one of my very favorite tools. So we're going to put in our Blessed Christmas Wishes right here. Now, basically, the front of this card is totally done. If you wanted to put some gems on it, you could. I just chose not to. And I really like this. This is just simple and just sweet and to the point. The sentiment is raised. It gives some more attention to it. The foil here, look of the paper, and that's actually in the mini catalog. So, because you can't write on this because it's Night of Navy, what we're going to do is we're going to put some very vanilla that'll match the front. See how it matches the front? But I thought we would add just a little bit of something to the inside. So I cut a strip 4 inches wide and 3/4 deep. And we're going to add that to the bottom of our card. Just for interest, just to add just a little extra pretty to the card. Isn't that nice? It's not fancy, but it's just so nice, and it leaves such a nice touch on this card. Just gives it a little something extra special, and when they open it up, they'll really know how much you really do care that you sent this card because you've done a little extra. So, just adhere this on to the inside. Put it on evenly, just like that. And there you go. That card is totally done. And look how easy it was. And you can use your scraps with it. Guys, I'm so glad you joined me. I have my links below to my website, my Facebook page. You're welcome to come on over. On Sunday, I post on my Facebook page a show and tell. I would love for you to post your projects on there. We would love some inspiration. We'd love to see what you're doing. If you have any questions, my email is below. Don't hesitate to contact me. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a blessed day.